Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of the Doc Training Web Series. Today, I want to talk to you about a neat little feature we have in Doc that allows the users to have a bit more control over the content that is displayed to them in Doc. And that's going to be the Personalize My View button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about what it does and show you how to work with it and how to use it to your advantage and to get it to do and display only what you want on the page. So without further ado, we have our Doc demonstration instance pulled up on the screen. And with that, you can see I have the Doc Human Resources portal here ready to go with me. Now, you'll notice that this is a fairly standard layout. We have our buttons here, our upcoming events, quick downloads, news and announcements, alerts bar, etc. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Personalize My View button located right here in the top right, and I'm going to use that to change the way these web parts are displayed on the page to my liking. So I'm just going to go ahead and click that. This is going to bring up this dialog here. Now you'll notice our Doc pages are divided into 3 zones: the top zone, the left zone, and the right zone. The top zone is, of course, on the top, and it spans the entire page minus the left-hand navigation. So it spans all of the columns that you're going to see. Left zone is directly under the top zone and is the left column. And right zone is also under the top zone, but is on the right of the left zone. You know, it makes sense. So, as you can see, each of our zones here has a listing of what is currently displayed in the zone. So with my Human Resources portal that I had pulled up, you can see I have these 5 widgets already on the page: drag links, flash news, news and announcements, upcoming events, and quick downloads. Now say I wanted to add something to my top zone. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and click here to insert app, and it's going to open our controls on the right. On the right, we're going to go over here and select an app to insert. So I'll just go ahead and choose all site documents. Go ahead and click plus, and I get a confirmation on my screen telling me that this has been added. Go ahead and click OK. You see that it appears here. All right. So now when we close this dialog and refresh the page, boom, we have a listing of the site documents right here in our top zone. You know, easy as pie. So the documents are up here on top zone, and below it we have our existing 5 apps. The drag links, flash news, slash alerts bar, news and announcements, upcoming events, and quick downloads. You see, that's, you know, pretty easy to understand. So let's go a little deeper into the details of what you can control here. So let's go back to the Personalize My View button. It's going to pull the dialog back up. All right. So the site documents isn't very pretty on the top of the page, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. But I have 2 options here, you'll notice, that kind of indicate the same thing. So you see where it says the X says close this web part, whereas the trash can says delete this web part. Now that's because we have 2 ways of deleting an app on our page. Closing it simply removes it from your view, but it does not remove it from the page. So if you were to simply close this web part, it would still be here on your Personalize My View dialog options for you to come back to later and just reopen it, and then it'll pop up again. Whereas delete this web part says, no, I don't want this at all. Get it out of my site. I don't even want to see it back here anymore. So that's what that's going to do. The reason we have both of the options is that, you know, some of our apps that Doc has as defaults can't be deleted. They're there to stay. So the ones you can't really delete you still have the option to minimize them from your view. So that's why we have both the options here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all site documents completely by clicking delete. I'm going to click OK. Okay, web part's deleted. All right, we're good. And so down here we have our original 5 web parts, also known as apps. So with these options down here, you'll see we have more than just a delete option. The little unlock symbol is the open web part. That is the inverse of close this web part. So if you have a web part closed and you want it open, you click the little unlock button and it will open it back up for your view. Close, I've already explained, it just removes the app or web part from your personal view, but it does not remove it from the page itself. This little arrow is an easy tool for you to use if you want to reorder the parts on your page. So over here on the right, we see we have upcoming events, quick downloads. What if I don't like that order? I will go ahead and just click this up arrow, and boom, now they're switched. So we'll go ahead and see what that has done for us. All right, so as I refresh the page, you see that first off, the site documents is gone since I deleted that, and my quick downloads is now on top of my upcoming events. I moved it up, so we can reorder them as well. I load up my dialog. Once more, let me finish explaining. So the move up, the delete, the close, and the open we're now aware of. The last item here is the pencil icon, and that is our show properties and edit button right here. If you want to click this also expands the control area on the right, and that shows you the properties you can use on this app. So the title is the title that is displayed on the title bar. You can customize that to your whim. The zone is which zone it is displayed in, and the zone index is another word for the order it is displayed in. So if you had a bunch of these, like over here on the left, you have 3, 4, 5 parts, and you have a specific order. You don't want to fiddle around with using the up arrow or anything like that. You can just say, okay, this one's 0, this one's 1, 2, 3, 4. Your order, your way. And it's 0 based, so the numbers do start at 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one displayed is 0, then 1, then 2, etc. Counting, elementary. So that's about it. The zone, if you wanted to quickly move zones, you just would have to specify left zone or top zone here using our terminology. Top zone, left zone, right zone, and it will move it as you click the check mark. And click the X to cancel your actions. And so that's really it. It's very simple, and it affords you very good control over the view of your doc pages. It doesn't have to be set in stone. We work with you to get what you want on your page, to get what you need to do to be productive, be happy. That's the point here. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you on our next video.